Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on, Be You and most importantly, be the absolute best and you're on your journey to living an extraordinary life, by Moyo Bassey, writer, Nigeria. Oftentimes, we seek motivation and inspiration from the lives of people we admire. Moyo doesn't know what you're going to get out of her story. But welcome to her reality. She grew up fast. It'll always remain the bedrock of her passion and inspiration because, at 6, she knew the world could be a scary place if one couldn't earn to meet their needs. She was the second of 3 children raised by a strong woman. At 6, she struggled to find solace somewhere, and at 6, again, she has her first shot of alcohol. A lot of things happened at 6, good and bad. And above all, it was the defining moment of her life when she found solace in writing. She found peace in the little universe she tried to build in her head. Moyo grew up on the rough side of the city, but her siblings and she were bright and cheerful kids. We all weren't even a year old when we found ourselves in school. We were smart kids and we knew how to stay on our own when mum went off to work. Most times we locked the doors from behind, and other times, we followed the aroma of our favorite neighbor's cooking. When she was 13 and in sophomore year, she started to write her first adult drama series. She wrote it during the break period. It was her only free time at school, and also filled her tummy with excitement from doing something she loved. She found joy in writing. It was home. Her sophomore and her senior year passed so quickly with her enjoying every bit of school. Well, not every bit. She hated math. But she has made the right choices with friends who have now become family. However, things didn't pan out the way she expected. She sought admission into the tertiary institution with a dream to study dramatic arts, but she was a few marks away from the required points, and so she found herself in performing arts where she studied music. She really didn't want to sit back a year, and thus she tried to see the positive aspect of this. Music is a huge part of movies. Did that sound smart? She bet it did. But Moyo was finding it challenging to keep up with the course, and soon she found herself in university sophomore year at the age of 17, working part-time jobs, trying to keep up with drama and writing. But it was taking a toll on her health. The country she grew up in, and still, lives, in smiles at no one, and if you aren't keeping up with the same energy, you might get burned out. She was always too busy doing one thing or the other and neglected her health, family and friends. And then it hit. It started with an ulcer at 16, and high blood pressure at 17. Somewhere down there, she blamed her mum for not realizing her talents early on time and getting her on the platform that would have allowed them to be nurtured and honed into perfection. To help me build a life from them. But honestly, what we did or could do were the least of our problems as a family. Let's juggle back to when she grew older. She didn't believe in free time. She had to be constantly doing something. Moyo spends her time reading, writing, working a day job, reading and writing some more. She trained herself in other areas of writing such as academic writing, SOP, personal statements and more, content writing, ghostwriting children's books and rhyming stories while honing her playwriting skills. She also tried her luck sending messages and her CV to celebrities in the movie industry. They never responded. Her diet became terrible and she slept roughly 13 hours a week. She finished university and found herself in the trenches, a Nigerian slang for street or tough life, where she did several jobs from content writing, to scripts for radio programs, to resumes to writing articles. Then later in 2021, she got a call from a junior colleague who needed her to write the screenplay he'd use for his final year project. Here's something you should note: wherever you go, excel at what you do. Let people know and see for themselves that you really know what you say you do. Let them see what you have to offer. She agreed to write the screenplay and found herself at the center of the production. It became her filmmaking debut, and ever since then, she became very positive about her career. And then, she got on LinkedIn. Soon, she got noticed by David Cunningham, CEO of Elephant Movies, who read the screenplay for her debut movie, Grey, and in his own words, a great story well told. And Grey got into Kifist.uk, the inaugural film festival. She also met Tony Hyland, who was intrigued by her writing and decided to get her published. He also wished to work with her on certain projects. Moyo also got commended by a friend of hers who went off to the UK for his masters. She wrote short films for his class project at Westminster University. She also wrote a couple of scripts for radio dramas and podcasts for individual purposes at the same university. She has become a Nigerian who operates in the global world of writers. Wait, hold up a second. She likes to think she doesn't have much monetarily, not yet, at least, but she has done an amazing job with her network. Amidst these outstanding achievements, she battled with her health, which she neglected. She had such terrible eating habits, and soon, she showed symptoms of anemia and gastritis. She was petrified. She was still dealing with prior health issues. She is sickeningly introverted and never shared her discomfort. She was always on about her business and career. She always pretends to be okay. In contrast, she is fragile as glass. Her friends are probably going to have a field day because she admitted this fact. We can't be strong all the time. Despite her health challenges, she starved herself. She didn't do that because she had no money. She was foolishly too busy, or she forgot to fill her stomach. She had the wrong mindset about success. You can only rest after you're dead. This quote almost cost Moyo her life. Though its purpose was to keep her in check, it nearly destroyed her. It made her a work addict who wouldn't spend time resting or hanging out with friends and family. Moyo never fancied the idea of spending time on engagements that never brought her money. She became greedy. And what's worse is, she didn't get this money she so much desired and ran her sweats for. She didn't even bother having a love life. She became a shadow of herself. Then, she came to the realization herself that we need to be at the right places and meet the right people to move forward, and ever since then, she has given herself permission to come up for air. She spends quality time with friends and family and goes on dates. Hey, her love life still sucks, but here's a start. Lessons learned. 1. Finding success is not determined by how much you make yourself suffer. Have a scheduled pattern to work. If you are a night worker, rest in the day and vice versa. Create time to relax and eat well. You should know that only a living person can dream and accomplish it. If you lose your life, that is the end of your dreams. 2. You will not always have someone to cheer you up. Be your own drive. Be a self-motivated individual. It'll be a disaster if you don't believe in what you are doing. 3. If you are not born with a silver spoon, you'd likely not get someone to support your dreams early in life. I'm a woman who, with a positive mindset, honesty, hard work, self-motivation and some inherent abilities, is living extraordinarily despite not being born with a silver spoon. 4. Be you, and most importantly, be the absolute best, and you're on your journey to living an extraordinary life. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.